Good evening. Good evening. How you doing? We're on vacation. In-game. I don't think I've ever gone on vacation in real life. I mean, I've had staycations, I guess. An actual vacation, though, that's never happened. And what's funny is, I looked into... 'cause I never leave my country, so... I don't have a passport. So I just haven't bothered to go and get one. And I looked into what you need to do to get one, and one of them was references. And it was like, you can't use immediate family, you can't use a spouse, you can't use a common law partner, you can't use some other thing, and then it's like you have to know them for 2+ years and blah blah blah. And I was just like, it's a lot of restrictions, and like, why can't you use your family? Like, that's... I couldn't think of a reason. I don't know. Weird. Moving on, we should take this opportunity to enjoy a much-needed break. When we came here for the auction, there was hardly enough time to enjoy what Michelin has to offer. Yeah, this is my first time visiting for pleasure rather than business. And when you say what it has to offer, what you really mean is the theme park, don't you? I will not deny it. Michelin Wonderland, otherwise known as MWL to the already enlightened. Soon, Mishi and I will be together at last. You're our resident Mishi expert, Tio. I'm counting on you to teach me the ways of the Michelinite once we get into the park, okay? Gladly. First, we must go over Mishi's origin arc, then the structure of his family lineage. You may want to have your detective notebook handy, Lloyd. Is it really that in-depth? He said, what a troublesome leader, or something along those lines. I guess I won't be getting his vote for head of the pack. He's a fool of a man, and he should try being more considerate. We're also mixed in there somewhere. Are you sure you're not being liberal with that interpretation? I have no idea what you mean. What's funny? I looked into like the history of like OG Disney characters and like their family relations to each other and all that. All that's like veiled in mystery. Like no one really knows because they've never actually no one at Disney has ever actually like said how old a character is or like who they're related to and all that stuff. And it's like people have to like interpolate all that kind of info, and it's really funny. And because it's so old, like some of it's so old that like it's hard to find concrete records of like when a character came out, and you get like a hint of like, oh, they're related to this one, and they're related. It's really weird how like mysterious that all is. Hey, Lloyd. Like you're back to your usual self. More or less. How about you, Wazzy? You seem to be holding up okay. As cool and collected as ever, I'd say. Well, I do have an image to keep up. It's not as if I've never seen senseless death before, once upon a time. That was prior to my coming to Crossbell, though. Oh, I see. Wait, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about your past, Wazzy. I pieced together that you weren't born in Crossbell, but consider it a trade secret. But that's right, I came from rather humble beginnings. The downtown district is practically heaven compared to the dregs I grew up in. Ah, that's saying a lot. Sully from Arkansas mentioned coming from a similar slumdog background. Right, she's from North Ambria, isn't she? It's not a pretty place to be. It's people barely scrape by, living off the money their Jaegers make taking foreign contracts. That lines up with what I've heard. Wait, have you been there before, Wazzy? It sounded like it just now. Huh, I wonder. Maybe cool and collected wasn't the right deduction to make. You aren't half as quippy as usual. Did something happen? Not to me especially. I think the Saber Vipers are having a rough go of things, though. The Saber Vipers? Has something happened to Wald and the others? Can't help but be a little concerned since I left them all to their lonesome. However will they get by down there without my mysterious bad boy charms and cool ravishing wiles? Goddess forbid. But you do raise a good point. I've been concerned about Wald. We should swing by Ignis sometime soon to see how he's doing. Thanks, I'd appreciate it. He's not doing well, apparently. Been a long time since I've been to Michelin for a little R&R. Well, not counting my duties as a host. Looking forward to grabbing a drink at the restaurant there. Care to join me, leader? What I care about is abiding by the law. Off duty or not, I can't let underage drinking slide, you know. Come on now. No need to be so uptight. Let loose a little. This has nothing to do with how uptight I am. Or wait. You know what I mean. Wait, isn't Lloyd drinking age now? Didn't he become drinking age last game? Maybe Wazzy's underage. Which would be weird because he's like a professional host. A fat bonus. So at work, I got an email that I was number 3 in like the whole department in terms of like production, right? So I'm number 3 in the entire I don't know how big the team is, but I'm number 3. They're like, for the whole year. This wasn't like of the month. This was of the year. It was number 3 of the year. Where I had like the highest quality and the highest production and stuff. Highest as of number 3. So they gave me $25 as a bonus. And I was like, thanks. That's cool, I guess. Have an extra like hour and a half of pay for being number 3 for the whole fucking year. It's like, cool. I wonder what number 1 got. $50? What's up, Lloyd? It was nice of Maribel to invite us out like this, huh? We get to stay at a 5-star hotel and whoop it up at the theme park. Maybe one hell of a blowout. Yeah. Huh. Awkward laugh. Hey, Lloyd. I just want to clear something up between you and me. Huh? Those terrorists that got slaughtered. You're thinking the shock of my family doing something so heinous has got me down in the mouth, right? Well... no, not quite. I think there's something else eating away at you, Randy. This doesn't have anything to do with your uncle and the others, does it? Damn, am I that obvious? I once had a friend. Just a year younger than me. He had those big old puppy dog eyes. I think he was the first pal I ever made outside of the Corps. Then, well, long story short, he was gone. After the dust settled, I left the Corps and just kept walking. No aim in sight. Eventually, I drifted into Crossbell, enlisted in the Guardian Force, and met all of you. But even after all that, I still never managed to run away from it all. From myself. How so? You heard what Uncle Sigmund said. The sight of all those terrorists, bloody and mutilated, it's nothing new to me. On the battlefield, a massacre like that is just another Tuesday. The reason I snapped back there wasn't out of some righteous sense of indignation. I wasn't angry at my uncle. Hell, I didn't even feel pity for those dead terrorists. It's just... I haven't changed a goddamn bit. Not even after 2 years. I was disgusted at myself. In the end, I'm a Jaeger right down to my core. So I lost it, grabbed him by the collar, and then got my ass handed to me. Yeah. Honestly, it was pretty pathetic. I know, right? Badass like me getting kicked to the curb. Right in front of the gals, too. How am I ever gonna live that one? It doesn't matter. Actually, I'm kind of happy to hear this. Say what? The thing is, Randy, you're more put together than you give yourself credit for. I lean on you a lot for everything. But this time I got to lend you a shoulder instead. I'm glad you trusted me with this, even if all you needed was an ear. And it's not just me, you know. I'm sure the others would feel just the same. That aside, is that really how you think of yourself? That you're just some bloodthirsty Jaeger deep down? Not in my eyes. You're a lot of things to me, but a heartless mercenary who cashes in on carnage for kicks isn't one of them. You're a frivolous nightlife dweller with a hair-trigger temper, but hot-headed as you may be, you stay cool when it matters most. You're like a big brother to all of us in the SSS, the guy we can look up to and rely on in our times of need. That's the Randy Orlando I know. One day, without being a badass, won't make us think any less of you. That I can guarantee. If anything, me, Ellie, and the others might actually prefer you that way. Okay, I get it already. Man, how'd I let my guard down? Even I'm starting to get wrapped up in your little tricks. Just how much of a smooth-talking Casanova are you? Casanova? I don't know what you're implying, but did I really offend you that badly? Just busting your balls for making me feel stupid about getting depressed. Damn, I was just putting on a front earlier, but now I'm ready to take Michelin on for real. There's only one thing to do. No, strike that. Two things. Party at the theme park all day, and pick up hotties all night. And you, my brother from another mother, are gonna join me. Right, whatever you say. Still not sure how I did it, but I'm glad I could cheer him up at least. Man, being gloomy really isn't my bag. Just gonna have to make the most of this and find my own fun in Michelin. What do you say, Lloyd? Wanna come pick up some babes with me tonight? Only if you're fine with me leaving all the pickup artistry to you. The hell kind of attitude is that? A waste of goddess-given talent, I tell you. When are you gonna grow out of this little brother shtick and put that baby face to work? What are you even talking about? Hell, it's good to see he's back in form. How do you put a baby face to work? Is that a thing women like in Japan? Oh, Lloyd. Were you up on the deck? Yeah, I felt like getting some fresh air. I'm not interrupting, am I? Well, we were just talking about what happened at the trade conference. About Mayor Croiss's proposal. You mean about Crossbell becoming an independent state? Right, it's a hard topic to ignore, especially when you're on the inside looking out. I never would have imagined that Uncle Dita was considering something so brazen. I know what you mean. It's not the sort of thing you can just have a passing opinion over. The Guardian Force's future hinges on what might happen next. That's a good point. The Empire and the Republic weren't joking when they said they wanted to scale back the CGF. They already proposed having their soldiers stationed at Belgard and Tangram to make up for it. That they did. As far as exploiting Crossbell for more wealth is concerned, the two major powers are almost certainly colluding with one another. But when it comes down to it, they'll each look for an opportunity to annex Crossbell for themselves. Can't help but think all of this is just a setup for that exact scenario. I hate to say it, but I agree. Then again, maybe the mayor's proposal was him trying to get ahead of the game. If Crossbell gains independence, it'd mean more funding for the CGF. We could have armaments that, as of now, are only accessible by the major powers. Not just standard combat weapons and armored cars, but also tanks and military airships that could prevent potential foreign invasions. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm a little ashamed of how excited I am about that idea. Keep in mind that we don't know how realistic Uncle Dieter's proposal is yet. Arabonia and Calvard publicly dismissed it in almost no time at all. On the other hand, some states and countries were more receptive to the idea, like Liberal, Memofaria, and the Holy City of Arteria. Honestly, the entire situation is frustratingly precarious. Say that again. What do you think Maribel's stance is? She did invite us here on the heels of it all. I still get the impression that she's far more concerned about the management side of the IBC than she is about politics. She doesn't seem to have involved herself with her father's proposal very much at all. Oh, is that right? I was actually hoping to use this as an opportunity to ask her about it directly. I understand where you're coming from. There are a lot of things I'd like to talk over with Belle too. Come on, you two. I know times are complicated right now, but don't you think that's all the more reason to enjoy this trip while we can? Oh? Consider this an opportunity. It's not every day we get to stay at the hotel in Michelin, right? Not to mention, we'll have a whole theme park to cut loose and have a good time at. I'm not saying we should forget everything that's happened, but I think this is a good chance for us to clear our heads. But how can we after what happened? We have to because of what happened. After that trade conference, whatever the future holds in store for Crossbell is anyone's guess. The only thing we can say for sure is that our jobs are about to get a whole lot harder in the near future. That's exactly why we need this, to, you know, make memories. Memories? What do you mean by that? They're both blushing. Lloyd does this accidentally. What are they getting so worked up over? Was that a little too on the cheesy side, maybe? Not exactly. Is he doing this on purpose, Ellie? No, he isn't. Believe me when I say that it comes to him naturally. Lloyd, when you say memories, are you referring to making them with someone in particular? Huh? No, not really. Just grateful for the opportunity to take some time off with all of you. I do feel bad the Chief couldn't make it. Right, that's definitely something you would say. Yep. Wait, what? Did I miss something when I walked into this conversation? Just figured I should say a few words to cheer you up, but with how down you seemed and... Well, now I can't tell if you're doing this on purpose or if you're just that oblivious. That was so silly, it almost made me forget what I was even moping about. Sorry, I'll just show myself out. Aw, no need to pout, Lloyd. I should be the one apologizing. We shouldn't have read so much into it. Yeah, besides, I agree with what you said, Lloyd. We're on vacation. It's our duty to enjoy it. Yeah, that's one way to put it. Mission accomplished, I guess? It's so nice to finally have a vacation. It'd be a shame to not enjoy it while we can. Belle mentioned going out of her way to prepare some surprises for us, too. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to them. Surprises from Maribel? That makes me kind of nervous, honestly. What if she's arranging for the entirety of Michelin's staff to welcome us in? Jump in the lake and swim back to town. Belle can definitely be over the top at times, but she wouldn't go that far. Actually, now that I think about it, I wouldn't put anything past her. Let's just pray to Adios that she doesn't do anything too crazy. That's not making me feel any better. I was just thinking, it's really a shame that Chief Sergei couldn't join us. I know he said to have fun without him, but I still feel kind of guilty about it. The Chief's a busy man, but I know what you mean. Maybe he wanted to save himself the embarrassment of giving us a window into his personal life. Now I'm even more bummed he isn't here. He's probably enjoying some private time with a cigarette or two right about now. Yeah, that's probably true. Wonder just what Belle has planned for us on this getaway. She better not try to pull anything too crazy. Too crazy. Anything new from you? Oh yeah, I gotta remember to pick out something nice while we're there. She did mention she's getting a promotion. I'd say that calls for a special little gift. Who that? Is that the girl at the gate? Girl he was training with? Kia, there she is. I didn't even know Kia came with. She's probably been worried sick about us. I will teach you everything I know about Mishi once we arrive at the park, Lloyd. Till then, I suggest you pass the time by speaking with the others. Been a long time since I've been to Michelin for a little R&R. Well, not counting my duties as a host. I'm looking forward to grabbing a drink at the restaurant there. Care to join me? Oh, this is more or less what they said before. I still don't know who's underage in this scenario. It must be Wazzy. Hey, Kia. I was wondering where you went. Oh, Lloyd. So, how much longer do you think it'll be? Not too long now. You're gonna love it there. There's even a theme park, so we can play together all we want. Yeah! I'm sorry, Kia. We haven't been able to spend much time with you these past few days. You don't have to be sorry, I'm okay. I don't know why exactly, but I could tell everyone's been feeling sad back at home. I really wanted to cheer all of you up, but I don't think I've been doing a very good job. Huh. You're doing just fine. Having you by our side is more than enough, Kia. Where do you think we find the strength to keep soldiering on? From me? I wonder if that's really true. Sorry, I think I got confused just now. Oh, but everyone does look a lot happier now than they were before. You really are amazing, Lloyd. Oh, you think so? I don't really think I can take all the credit. Anyway, we'll be spending plenty of time together now, so let's relax and enjoy ourselves. You've been waiting forever to go to the theme park with us, huh? Sure have. I want to ride the Ferris wheel so bad. Oh, and me and Tio have to do that Kick Mishi thing together too. Kick Mishi? Is that what the kids are into these days? And isn't Tio getting a little too old for that sort of thing? Thank you, but I'm well aware of what is and isn't appropriate for my age. She says from across the ship. Tio, hi everyone. What's up, guys? Wolf. Looks like we all happen to come up here at the same time. Fancy that, just as we're about to make landfall, too. Oh yeah, I guess we are. Wow! Beautiful. And the weather's perfect. Today couldn't be better. Now you're talking. I'm getting pretty hyped. Here we are. I take it Mary Bell is waiting for us somewhere. Belle said she'd meet us at 9:30 sharp, so she should be here any second. There you all are. Wait, I know that voice. Good morning, Noe and crew. Welcome to Michelin. And an extra special good morning to you, Kia. Good morning. Hey, it's Fran. What are you doing here? You didn't mention anything about going to Michelin when I saw you yesterday. That's because it would have ruined the surprise, Noe. Besides, I'm not the only special guest who came along. We've been waiting for you. See, the gang's all here. Today's really shaping up to be a fun one. No way. That sounds like... Oh, dang. Whoa, mama. Hey, it's Cecile. And Arc-en-Ciel, too. Praise be to Adios for blessing us with this bounty of beauties. Actually, there's only one woman I know who could arrange for something like this. It was you, wasn't it, Belle? Guilty as charged. Mary Belle, what's going on here? After inviting all of you, I thought it'd be more fun if I extended the offer to some of your closest friends as well. This will also serve as a little time off for Arc-en-Ciel to recharge before the opening of their revival production next month. Hey there, kiddos. How's it going? So good to see you all again. How did I get dragged into this? Okay, but who's like the darker blonde girl in the front? Oh wait, that's this. Oh no, did they mention Cecile? Is that Cecile? Yes. This is certainly a surprise. Did you get time off from work for this, Cecile? I happened to take a personal day when Alia called me out of the blue. So when I heard you and the others would be coming, I thought, why not? I hope I'm not spoiling your fun today. Not at all, I'm glad you're here. Oh, hell to the yeah! Somebody pinch me because I must be dreaming. Alia and a whole flock of babes all in one spot. Man, oh man, it's like I've died and gone to heaven. Randy, volume down. Can hardly blame the man. Still, this is pretty surprising. Are we all staying at the same hotel? Indeed you are. I've had suites prepared for everyone on the 3rd floor. VIP guests only. Why don't I show you to them so you can drop off your luggage? After that, I'm taking you straight to Michelin's hottest new attraction. New attraction? Aside from the theme park, you mean? I was pretty shocked when I heard about it too. You see, Michelin recently opened a new section to the public. And we've got it all to ourselves until noon. That's right, I want to make certain that each and every one of you enjoys it to the very fullest. Huh? So what sort of place are you all talking about? It's a little slice of paradise that I commissioned specifically for a landlocked little state of Crossbell. Lake Elm's very own white sand getaway, Lakeside Beach. This is a literal beach episode. A literal beach episode, which has also become almost like a harem for Lloyd. There's like 14 girls and 3 boys. All of our close friends are women, apparently. Every single one. Here's your room. It's so lavish. I'll say it's perfect. Did you have them bring in an extra bed just for us? Top-class service is a given at a top-class hotel. Though, sadly, they couldn't accommodate my request to have a lock placed on this room's doors. From the outside, that is. They couldn't, huh? Do you trust us that little? You wound me. Lovely, though, all you ladies may be. That's no reason to cage us in like wild animals. I trust you, at the very least Wazzy. It's Lloyd and Randy here that need to be placed under lock and key. Lloyd especially, you're a problematic element. One that demands additional surveillance. What, me? I can see it now. You'll wander into the lounge into the dead of night, only to find a sleepless girl gazing at the moon. The next thing you know, the mood is just right to set off that fiery spark we call romance. That's so cliche that I can totally see his white bread ass hitting that jackpot like that. Lloyd, how would you like to spend the night in the employee break room? I'll pass, thanks. Well, I never. Incidentally, I have to return to the city to attend a board meeting after this. I'd better not catch wind of you lusting after Ellie and the others when they're in their swimsuits. Because if I do, I won't hesitate to call security and have you dropped in the middle of the lake. Understood? Yes, ma'am. Still, is everything alright, Maribel? You seem more busy than usual. It's because of my father and that audacious proposal he made. It's only complicated his work with the IBC, so a decision was made to have the board of directors take over the day-to-day operations, which means that the stress ultimately falls on my shoulders. So that's what's happening. I can only guess how hard it must be. Thanks for giving us a breather today, but don't forget to take one for yourself. Rest and relaxation are the keys to a healthy body and mind, you know? But of course, I appreciate the concern. Remember, the Lakeside Beach reception is in the right wing of Michelin Center. They provide swimsuit rentals there too, as well as locker rooms for you to change in. You will be staying in the men's one. Am I clear? Crystal? Message received. Good. Now, Lakeside Beach is reserved for all of you until noon. After that, you can have all the fun you'd like at the theme park. I imagine several of your group have visited before, so I trust you'll be able to find your own way around. This evening, we'll be hosting a dinner for all of you at the State Guest House. Formal attire is optional, so you only need to worry about arriving on time, rather than your wardrobes. Sounds good. You've really gone above and beyond for us all. It's my pleasure. Have fun. Do be sure to relax and enjoy yourselves. Teasing aside, I think Maribel can be kind when she wants to be. I just wish she'd lighten up a little on making me the enemy. Sorry, pal, but I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Enough about that, though. We got ourselves a beach to hit. Couldn't put it better myself. The ladies will probably take a while before they're ready. So what do you say to going on ahead of them? I guess it wouldn't hurt. Cool. So let's let them know first, and then we can go. There's bound to be a secret quest somewhere in this intermission. Can't believe Cecile and the others surprised us like that. Though I suppose it was more Belle's doing. Secret arrangements like these are what I've come to expect from her. Well, thanks to her, things have gotten a lot spicier as far as the male-to-female ratio is concerned. I don't know about that, but I'm glad more of our friends are here with us. I suppose I can't disagree with that. It's just a bit frustrating is all. Bella's been pulling stunts like this since we were little girls. Oh, speaking of Belle, she told me a little about Lakeside Beach earlier. It sounds lovely. I'm really looking forward to it. Why is their room 10 times nicer? Maybe it's the same. Maybe it's just the layout. Because our window is like on the bottom side, so it's not rendered. Look, Tio, the bed is so soft and fluffy. They do appear to be made of the very finest materials, as far as jumping quality is concerned. I think I will join you. You're a member of the police, Tio. Getting us thrown out for causing a disturbance would be a bad look. I was only joking, of course. Were you, Tio Todd? Were you really? My urge to join her is rising, but I should focus on unpacking. Soft, fluffy beds are the best. They're the best. Around. I keep them. I guess the rooms are about the same. It would be if they had like light streaming in to sort of simulate windows on this wall. It would look about the same. Yeah, like this is what our room is, basically. Don't play coy with me, Fran. You tricked me into thinking you wouldn't be coming just yesterday. You went on and on about how you would come if you didn't have so much work. Now you were so jealous, Noe. Okay, I'll admit it. I was invited at the same time you were. But Mariabel swore us all to secrecy, so I wasn't allowed to say anything till today. Oh, I can't believe Fran, of all people, managed to put one over me like that. What's that supposed to mean, Noe? I've been had, big time. But what stings the most is that Fran, of all people, was the one who managed to do it. Noe's bullying me. I may not solve crimes like you guys do, but I'm still a member of the police force, you know. She'll get over it. Oh, imagine having your own bar as well. We have the whole VIP floor. We have this whole bar to ourselves. Hey, Zayt, hanging out in the lounge, I see. Did the cruise ride tire you out or something? Woof. Doesn't seem like it did. Maybe he just needs a little space. We'll see you at the beach later, Zayt. Okay, that was the stairs. This is where Arkansas is staying. Now that I think about it, Ilya, you and I haven't had a slumber party since we were girls. Hey, you're right. I've missed getting to spend that kind of time with you since Arkansas started keeping me busy. I know, we can even hop into the bath together if you want, just like the good old days. It's not that I particularly mind, but isn't our bath too small to fit 2 adults? Oh, I'm sure we can make it work. Less room the merrier, I say. My hands need to get busy seeing just how much you've grown since back then. Oh, Ilya, you never changed, do you? Damn it, Ilya, what I wouldn't give to be you tonight. Mariabel thought I was the problematic element here. I've dreamed of partying my butt off at the beach ever since I saw photos of one in a foreign magazine. Speaking of dreams, I'm really looking forward to seeing you and the rest of the girls dressed for the occasion. Oh right, they do lend out swimsuits over the reception desk, don't they? In that case, I might as well find myself the sexiest, flashiest swimsuit they have. Don't go too crazy, okay? Get those eyes warmed up, boys. I'm gonna show up wearing the sexiest, flashiest swimsuit they have. Well, what are you standing around for? Hurry up and get ready so we can hit the beach. Hello, Lloyd. Are you already finished unpacking? Yeah, more or less. We don't mind going ahead. You and Ilya can join us when you're ready. Take as much time as you need. If you insist, I promise we'll try not to be too late. Ilya never changes, does she? I'm sure the rest of Arkansas still has trouble keeping up with her. Hello, everybody. Hey, so are the ladies of Arkansas all settled in? More or less, with one tiny exception. Today will be Sally's first time in the water, so she's a little nervous. Risha, cram it. No use trying to hide, Saldier. Saldier, like soldier? Soldier? That nickname needs work. Everyone's gonna find out one way or another once we hit the beach. Soldier? That's not my name. Don't worry about it. There's Teota, Johnster, Keto. You're part of the select club now, Soldier. In what world? I wouldn't sign up for something that dumb if you paid me. At any rate, if you can't swim, I'm sure Risha has already offered to teach you, no? Of course, knowing Sally, she'll probably be a quick study too. I know I can learn. I'm just not sure if I'm ready. Well, whenever you are, you can head to the beach with Risha. I feel a little guilty taking a day off at the beach when I could be rehearsing. Then again, Ilya said the rest and relaxation are just as important for an artist as practice. I agree with her. None of us take days off often, so there's no harm in a little change of pace. Same goes for you, Risha. You're right, I should do what I can to enjoy it. I have to start by showing Sally the basics of swimming. Knowing her, she'll manage to piece the rest of it together when she gets started. I've never gone swimming before. This will be my very first time. Risha offered to teach me, but I don't know. I don't want to drown. Ah, so you are afraid of some things, even if you have a soft side, soldier. Soldier? I think it's supposed to be pronounced soldier. Would you get lost and stop calling me soldier already? It's honestly, that's like his worst nickname by far. Okay. Maybe that... Weird that that's an empty room. I think it's weird. Matcha latte. This is the regular floor. I think we were here last game. Yeah, this is the regular floor. There might be... Ooh, I wonder if there was any, like, books and shit. The VIP floor. I kind of wasn't paying attention. Maybe there's one in the bar. Bam, 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 bam. We have to double check. Don't see anything. I don't think I saw anything in the rooms. Maybe the empty room has something. I kind of just looked at the beds. Didn't look at the rest of the room. Is there anything I can... Wait, Wazzy? You wouldn't happen to be one of the guests staying in the third floor suites, would you? And what if I am? Mental explosion. This is so unfair. Why did I have to be in charge of cleaning this floor today? Get it? What's she so shocked about? That's almost like a tongue twister. Seashells by the seashore. Huh, what an odd duck. Missing my bigger opportunity to be Wazzy's hotel maid. Kinda creepy, honestly. Was she gonna steal his underwear? Because I already know where the beach is. So let's go everywhere but the beach. Probably a fishing spot. Aha. I think that's new. This is giving me a good respite for my voice. I knew it was going to be, you know, 99% talking. Okay, my reaction sucks. Okay, I'm running low on red flies and I don't know where to get them. I thought this was for little fish. It was called Little Shooter. I want to say I had trout for like possibly the first time. If it's not the first time, I don't remember. But what I think is the first time, it was like a month ago. And I was surprised at how like distinctly flavored that fish is. On the last bait. Almost done. Oh, the boyfriend and girlfriend are separated. I won't be surprised if, like, when I try to go to, like, other sections, they'll be like, no, we're going to the beach. We can go see all this stuff later. I'll see it now. Well, okay, I didn't think I'd be allowed out here. Burn the image of our opulent manners into your otherwise mundane memory. Okay, carry on. Calm the fuck down. Weren't these two talking about being married last game? You have to be a high-value man, otherwise you're worthless to me. Doesn't that sound familiar? I don't know if I've actually met anyone in real life that, like, has that attitude. I'm sure I can only assume they exist since, you know, they film themselves complaining on TikTok and stuff. Yeah, no reason to actually go in there yet. Remember to keep an eye out everywhere for cookbooks and car books and stuff. So this is what it looks like on the inside. Normally this jewelry store only does business with members, though a few of my patrons have brought me here as a guest before. I remember getting turned away at the door when we swung by a while back. The clerk made me want to knock his teeth out and make my own jewelry. Now that you mention it, we haven't been stopped yet this time. Oh, welcome. Is it because we're VIPs? Speak of the devil. Welcome to Diamante. My most gracious apologies, but may I see your letters of introduction? Well, about that. Unfortunately, we don't have one, my good man. Then I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you that you exit the premises. We at Diamante operate on a membership system. As such, only those enrolled may shop at our stores. I have heard of real places like this, and I do not understand them. And I do not understand anyone that, like, wants to shop. I don't. There's a lot of things in society I just don't fucking get. It's so dumb. I see how it is. Let's blow this joint, Lloyd. Alright, we should be on our way to the beach anyway. Did you say Lloyd? Pardon me? Would you all happen to be from the special support section? Yeah, we are. I'm so terribly sorry. What's got you so fired up? Miss Maribel notified us in advance that you would be visiting today. We were told to give you a special permission to enter the store. Please forgive me for failing to recognize you. So, does that mean we can shop here too? That is correct. We will hereafter be regarding you as special members of our establishment. Do inform me if there is anything you need assistance with. I am at your service. So Maribel was throwing her weight around for us, I'll consider it. You hear how quickly he changed his tune when he found out we know her? Holy crap. Well, whatever. We may as well take the opportunity to look around a bit. Sure, I don't know if I can afford anything here, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to browse. Diamante never fails to impress. Welcome, darlings. Okay. Yeah, oh, can I not actually shop here? I thought there was going to be an actual shop here. And I was expecting the prices to be higher than, like, Isabella's. Wait, is that her name? I think it is. Well, there's bound to be a book in this room. We're at Fortuna! These are all pretty good. Buy one of each. There's no books or posters or anything. Not here, anyway. Hey, it's Mishi. Don't let Tiotan know we beat her to the punch. It's not as though we won't be coming back here later. I'm sure she'd be willing to share the joy. Now that Tio's back, I don't know what to do with Wazzy's voice, because it sounds way too similar. Kicking Mishi will bring you good luck. Oh. Poor Mishi. If that happened in Disneyland, they would shut that down real quick. I knew they would stop me, but I had to try. I gotta find my boundaries, you know? This place has an actual store attached. Oh! Okay. We've begun carrying swimsuits here at Colserica now that lakeside beach is open. Each of our highly fashionable designs is imported from Zemuria's coastal regions. You don't say. Ooh, ooh. Number 4? I should get these. I don't have the money though. Number 4. Incident: Crossbell Police outline terrorist plot. Summary of events: the Crossbell Police Department held a press conference to announce that interrogations of all suspects arrested by the 1st Division Bracer Guild and Special Support Section had been completed. A summary of the case was then provided. The suspects include members of the Imperial Liberation Front and a Republican anti-immigration terrorist cell. Their joint objective was the assassination of both Chancellor Osborne and President Rocksmith, and details of their attempt have been disclosed. The 1st Division pledged to continue their investigation of the incident, as the scale of the crime may suggest the involvement of further accomplices. During this press conference, the CPD formally recognized that the arrests made were done in cooperation with private militaries hired by the Imperial and Republican governments. This marks the first time the police have acknowledged some degree of collaboration with these paramilitary groups. Until now, the Crossbell Police maintained that they had experienced no issues arresting the suspects and ensuring the VIP's safety without external personnel, making this a glaring admission that the CPD's flawless security had in fact been lacking. There is little doubt that the police will be facing criticism from all sides moving forward. Aftermath of the conference. As soon as an official account on the conference went public, outrage and debate swept the citizenry. Topics included the failure to prevent the terrorist plot, the proposal to install Imperial and Republican forces at Crossbell's border gates, and of course Mayor Croix's call for an independent state. Crossbell is already an economic force to rival any nation, claims one local senior citizen. Sentiments like this echo the belief that until Crossbell is independent, it will continue to be manipulated by its major neighboring powers. But not all are so convinced, stating that the police and CGF just aren't reliable. Then there are doubts that the proposal would ever be recognized by other governing bodies. We've heard this independence debate 1,000 times already, bemoans a citizen of Altair. With as many opinions as there are people, the independence debate rages on across the Zemuria with no signs of slowing. ZCF to release new orbital car. Liberal Kingdom's Zeiss Central Factory, ZCF, has finalized development on an original model of orbital car. By utilizing their superior airship technology, the ZCF's engineers have... Every time I say ZCF, I feel like I'm saying it wrong. Like I'm screwing up one of the letters, and I don't think I am. ZCF. I guess I could say ZCF. Anyways, their engineers have crafted a motor vehicle to set them apart from the competition. The new car runs on a modified patrol ship engine that boasts a higher speed and rate of acceleration. The company states that the models will be built to order, so their exclusivity is sure to be a selling point for die-hard automobile enthusiasts. Entertainment Arkansas announces new artists. The casting list for the Nebulous Revival production has been revealed at long last. Sully Atreides, age 13, who appeared as suddenly as a shooting star in the night sky, has been chosen to debut in the role of the Star Princess. Several scenes have been added to accommodate this new character. As with Rishi Mao's casting as the Moon Princess, the selection of an unknown for a semi-leading role has left fans beside themselves in both excitement and anticipation. I knew it was going to be Sully. It was very obvious. Lakeside Beach now open. In line with their previous announcement, Michelin's Lakeside Beach is finally open. A PR representative from the resort had this to say about the White Sand Beach. These shores are the culmination of meticulous effort and planning. It is our sincerest hope that everyone will enjoy them. Perhaps after relaxing on the beach, you could search the nearby theme park for its elusive hidden mascot. The weather is still lovely, so why not plan a visit with your family and loved one? Mouth is dry. Okay, this is it. The Lakeside Beach reception area. We should be able to rent out some swimwear for ourselves at the desk. Man, never in my wildest dreams did I think they'd build a place like this here. Well, what are you waiting for? Let's check in with the receptionist. Ooh, look at all the suits! Good morning, welcome to Lakeside Beach. Are you with the party from the special support section? Yeah, that's us. I guess Maribel gave you all the heads up, huh? That's right, your reservation is until noon today. We have several swimsuits prepared, so choose whichever one you'd like. Don't mind if we do. Alright, let's see what we're working with. Do I have a choice, or do they just choose? I don't think I have a choice. Yo, Lloyd. Am I wrong, or is this the greatest perk we've gotten since joining the SSS? I don't know about that. Still, I'll admit a part of me is looking forward to seeing the girls in their swimsuits. I'm with you there, pal. We're gonna get to see Ilya and Cecile in bikinis at the same time. Not to mention Risha, they don't call her up and coming for nothing. Pace yourself. But yeah, I can't deny the women in our lives are pretty attractive. Not just Cecile and Risha, but Ellie is very well endowed in her own right. Ellie's got that sexy star power, while Noelle and Fran are slender in all the right places. For Teotot and Soldier, I'm sure they'll both be real winners someday too. Don't make it weird, Randy. Oh, it just occurred to me, does Kia know how to swim? I don't think we asked her. Well, if she ever did, we already know it'd be too far back for her to remember. Guess we'll just have to keep an eye on her and make sure she's good out there. I can handle that. That girl is blessed to have such loving fathers in the both of you. Wazzy? You're done changing already? Yep, I'll be waiting outside. Adios. Of course he'd wear, like, a vest. Suspicious. Suspicious? You mean Wazzy? Then again, there's always been something fishy about him since the day we met. No, that's not what I mean. What's up with him sneaking off to change while we're busy talking? Did he seriously put on a two-piece unisex swimsuit? What's up with that? Why would his choice of swimwear be suspicious? Are you seriously this dense? Well, whatever. We should hurry up and get changed too. Right, no sense in making him wait. Sorry that took so long, Wazzy. Alright, let's go. Done. What's wrong? Something on my face? Oh, I was just thinking how boring men's swimsuits reveals can be. Still, at least you're both well built, so there's not much to be disappointed in. Are you for real? When did we ask for your opinion? All in good fun, ready to hit the beach? Randy looks mega jacked, just like his, the little dude wandering around. He looks huge compared to Lloyd. Should back away slowly. Yeah. They probably had to construct this from scratch and import the sand and everything. Whoa! This is incredible. This is my first time being at a beach. I never realized how pretty they are. Well, natural beaches are only found on ocean coastlines. Rarely does the sand have this milky shade. There's a white sand beach called White Haven in the Central East. I'd assume it was imported from there. Seriously? Did they really go that far? Never underestimate how deep the IBC's pockets are. Anyway, we should get everything set up before the girls come down. Oh yeah. Can't call it much of a beach without some parasols to lie under. Oh, I get you. That's the way it always looks in the magazines. Okay, I say we split up and start getting everything ready. Yeah, that should do it. Not too shabby. Well done, one and all. Now, if you don't mind, this is my cue to take a break. Already? How in the hell did we go and hire someone even more chill than I am? Lloyd! Oh. Whoop, here they come. Wowee! Just look at it all, the sand is so white. It really is more than I was expecting. Where did Belle find the time to put something like this together? Come on, Noe, hurry it up already. Relax, Fran, it's not like the beach is going anywhere. Sorry we took so long. Do we have you to thank for setting up the parasols too? That was thoughtful. Come on, Noe, quit hiding the goods and get yourself out there. Hey, don't push so hard. Hey, not bad. 5 of you are absolutely stunning. Oh, you're just saying that. I'm still not entirely comfortable. Hey, Lloyd? Random question, whose swimsuit do you think looks best? What? Jeez, Fran, don't tease him like that. Huh. What are you so flustered over, Lloyd? You've been slack-jawed since the second they got here. Better keep a lid on it, buddy, or your eyeballs might shoot out of their sockets. I guess you could really have too much of a good thing. But seriously, all of you really do look great. I'm kind of speechless. If I didn't know better, I'd think you just stepped out of a fold-out from a swimsuit magazine or something. Thanks! Lloyd? What? Lloyd never changes, does he? I've used hammers less blunt than him. Huh? Lloyd, my man, you'll be lucky if today doesn't end with you sleeping with the fishes. Boys will be boys. Yoo-hoo, sorry to keep you waiting. Wow, now this is breathtaking. It's like a little slice of heaven on the lakeshore. Sand is pure white. Wow. Sorry if we kept you waiting. Though it looks like you've already had plenty of other cuties to feast your eyes on. Hers is a lot slimmer in the art than it is on our sprite. Holy crap. Oh, you even set up parasols and deck chairs for us, thank you. Whatever, we could have done that on our own, you know. There's just a shot. Ooh. This is a bit too, what's the word? Dazzling? No, maybe overwhelming is more like it. Professionals have taken the stage, we never stood a chance. They mean business. Oh, shush, you four are plenty alluring as is, I assure you. You all get my seal of approval. I have to agree. You look absolutely glamorous, Ellie, though that's no surprise. And I could just eat Kia and Tia both up. I don't have even a quarter as much glamour as you, Cecile. Really? Well, the beach gets my vote as the real beauty here. Yeah, I guess it's not half bad. Hey, how long are you guys gonna just stand there all bug-eyed? Huh? Whoa, Nelly. Any more of that, my soul would have just leapt out of my body. Men are so simple. Only when compared to the complexity that is the female mind. The competition's so much stiffer than I was expecting. I have to step up our game, Noe. What does that even mean? Lloyd with Rigia went in the water with Kia and Sully. That's perfect, Kia. Keep it up and you'll have it down. Really? Oh, I think I've got it now. Let me try it on my own, Lloyd. Are you sure? Well, alright. Wow. Whoa. Are you sure you've never gone swimming before, Kia? You look like a pro. I don't think so. Where'd Shorty go? Teach me how to do that too, Risha. Sure thing. Your upper body is a little tense, so you want to make sure that, you know, it's not tense. You girls catch on quick. Sure do. I never learned to fully swim. I learned enough to stay afloat. That was about it. It's just swimming, not like we're doing anything that impressive. Hey, Sully, let's swim to that rock over there. What? Why should I? Just remember to be careful. You can go to that rock, but not a wedge farther, okay, you two? Roger. Fine, I'll go already. You think they're gonna be alright? They should. It's fairly shallow around here, so I'm sure a little ways out won't hurt. Kia truly is amazing, you know. She surprises me every time. I mean, she took to the water in no time at all. It's really impressive. Yeah, but I get the feeling she's done this before. It was probably all muscle memory for her. Sully learned the ropes pretty fast herself, though. Didn't she say she's never gone swimming before today? That's right, but she's never really been doubling down. But she's really been doubling down on her training, and training her dexterity during rehearsal. She's the type that can get the gist of something just after seeing it done once. That's so. I think she's been working hard since joining the troupe. That reminds me, Arkansas is putting on an updated version of its show, right? Yes, well, it's ultimately still the Golden Sun and Silver Moon that you remember. But in our newest rendition, Sully will be starring as a third princess. We've even added some extra scenes for her to take the spotlight in. It's incredible. It's amazing that she's getting a major role so quickly, especially after what happened when we first met her. I'm proud of her. I think Sully's tenacity has meshed perfectly with Ilia's particular brand of guidance. Perhaps better than I have. Huh? It's nothing. These swimming lessons have me a little winded, so I think I'll go back to the others and rest. Feel free, you earned it. We still have plenty of time left at the beach, so let's enjoy it while we can. Of course! She may be a bit on the short side, but she more than makes up for it. And wait, what am I thinking? Snap out of it. There's still a lot of time left until noon. Maybe I'll go check in with the others. Hello, lifeguard. Lifeguard wave. Hello there, Lloyd. Checking in with everyone? Something like that. You guys are getting some good sunbathing in, I take it? I don't think I've seen you or Ellie go into the water yet, though. Are you at least having fun? We are. Simply relaxing here is plenty enjoyable. And I relish the opportunity to catch up with Ellie and Risha. It's been fun talking, save for one small topic that keeps coming up. Cecile keeps asking how things are going between you and me. She really does. I'm not sure what to make of it. Cecile, I thought we've been over this. I'm just curious is all. It's a big sister's duty to check in on how her little brother's love life is going. I have a right to know who my future sister-in-law is going to be after all. No, you do not. Conversation over. She isn't that different from Ilia. They are childhood best friends, I suppose. Oh, I know, Lloyd. Why don't you join us for some sunbathing? There's an empty chair for you to sit in on our girl talk. I don't really think I'd have much to offer on that front. Plus, I'd feel kind of embarrassed butting in. So sorry, but I think I'll pass. Oh, really? That's too bad. There's nothing to be embarrassed about between friends. Ellie is right. I wouldn't have minded catching up with you as well. I'm flattered I am, but I really shouldn't. In that case, we'll let you go, but only if you agree to put sunscreen on each of us. But What? What are you thinking, Cecile? I'm not sure about this. What's so wrong with that? I don't have any problems with it. And from what I remember, the both of you were worried about getting sunburned today, weren't you? Besides, Ellie, it's just like you said, there's nothing to be embarrassed about between friends. I know, but... Oh, fine. I'm a woman of my word. Just be civil about it, Lloyd. Ellie? Look, everyone else is too busy playing. You're the only one who's free. Like Cecile said, it's best that I avoid getting sunburned today. And if I had to choose, I'd rather have you help than someone like Randy. That is true. I put some sunscreen on Alia back at the hotel, but, well... Anyway, I wouldn't mind so much if it were you, Lloyd. I know we can trust you. You too, Risha? Now do you get it, Lloyd? These lovely ladies and their skin need you. You wouldn't want to let them down, would you? I don't know if I'm like... Do I have limited time? If I go to every... I feel like I'm gonna go to every single group. And... they're all gonna be like, help us with a thing. Do I have time to do all of them? Or am I only gonna be able to do like 2 out of 5 or something like that? What if I'm not ready? I'm gonna say I'm not ready for now. Hold on, I don't think I'm mentally prepared for this. Oh, that's too bad. It's best to not keep a lady waiting, let alone 3 of them. Tell us when we're ready. We'll end up beat red any second now if you take too long. Back. Pat. They're really getting into this. Wolf. Oh, hello, Lloyd. Is everything okay? Sorry about that. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just, wondering what you two were up to. Well, it's nothing special. We're just making sandcastles together is all. Think of it as arts and crafts, but with sand. That being said, it isn't going as planned. Everything we make collapses like ancient Zemeria. I can see why that would be frustrating. Say, Lloyd, you're here, we're here. Want to help us out a little? Me? We may be able to make some more meaningful progress with your assistance. Maybe? I'm gonna see what they all are. I'm gonna see what all the options are. Appreciate the offer, but maybe not right now. Oh man! Please let us know if you change your mind. Till then, Fran and I will do our best to manage. Can't turn the camera or anything and take a look. Then there's volleyball. Is that everything? Is that everybody? Is that everybody? Hold on. The little ones are in the water. Over there, those are there. I think that's everybody? I think it's everybody. Well, I feel like there was more. Like one more group. Maybe I'm just thinking of Cold Steel and how there's just like 10 bajillion characters. I feel like I've seen this black cat somewhere before. I'm feeling it's hungry. Have cat food. Guess it's been a while since your last meal, huh? A book? You're a cat. Where were you hiding this? Never mind. Thanks, I guess. This never happens. I always end up missing a bunch of these because these are so randomly hidden in the game. I've found every one so far. Knowing there's only 3 groups, maybe I do have time to do everything. Wow, they're good. End game. Damn, we got creamed. Couldn't even see the ball. contorted your entire body to deliver that spike. Is there anything Ilia Platier doesn't excel at? Why, thank you. That was amazing. Oh, hey there, little guy. Were you watching? How'd you like my killer coup de grace? It was seriously impressive. Freaking terrifying's more like it. That thing was practically a missile. Did you see your dig on my spike? It takes a pro to pull off something like that. She has Wazzy's excellent assist to thank for that. He set Ilia up perfectly. An amateur like me can only hope for some lucky breaks. You two made a far more cohesive team. From that little bit I saw, you guys looked like you were playing at a high level. You might even be good enough to go competitive. Maybe take home a tournament or two. Not a bad idea. I don't know if it'd be all that easy, but who knows? We could actually stand a shot. Hey, why don't you join us for the next game? It'll be fun. Alright, let's do it. Alright, I'll bite. I just hope I don't spoil the fun or anything. I mean, I'm kind of a total rookie. I don't even know all the rules. Well, on a fundamental level, it's pretty much the same as regular volleyball. Main difference is that it's 2-on-2. Oh, and that it's played on sand, obviously. Typically, the first team to 21 points wins the set. Seeing as this is all just fun and games, what do you say to a friendly 1st to 12 exhibition? Oh, alright, sounds good to me. Okay, that's enough of the nitty-gritty. What do you say we decide the teams? With Lloyd joining, that leaves one person to be the rep. Oh, my bad. I forgot me joining would throw the balance off. Don't worry about it. You're the guest of honor, little guy. We'll let you pick who you want to partner up with. Alright, then let's see. Oh, Wazzy. Counting on you, Wazzy. Wise decision. Now to decide the other team, whoever's left over will referee. How about rock, paper, scissors? Loser sits out? Fair enough for you guys? Works for me. Let's hash this out quick and get this game started. Noelle's the referee, I see. Do I do anything, or is this just a cutscene? Get him! Between them or the side? I'm gonna go with the sideline. Because they're both kind of near the center. Yeah. Point Lloyd and Wazzy. Yes. Oh, I can't believe you fainted. I thought for sure you were going for the spike. We got played that time. Not bad. It was all thanks to you calling for that dink, Wazzy. The second you did, I noticed the sideline was open and made the switch. Good job. I was afraid you wouldn't understand what I was saying in the heat of the moment. The power of love truly is a wondrous thing. Can it? Anyway, keep aiming for their weak spots. We can't give them a single reg. Game set. Lloyd and Wazzy win 12-10. Alright, we actually won. That was pretty fun. Yeah, good match. Hey guys, do you think we could play one more game? Oh? Watching you guys go at it on the court made me feel a little left out. So would it be alright if I swapped in for another set? I'm cool with it. We'll have to rearrange the teams though. That's fine by me. Go ahead and pick who you want to partner with this time, Lloyd. Let me think. Choosing the boys, obviously. Obviously. You're up next, Randy. I got your back, you got mine. Right there with you, bud. I'm gonna return that right away, I think. Out of bounds. Fuck. Out of bounds. Dang, I got too impatient. Thanks. It's too close. Sorry, Randy. Don't worry, pal. We'll recover. No, we're gonna lose the game now. What? 12-7. Ugh, so much for recovering. Jesus. Oh, no, that was a blast and a half. It was a nice twist shuffling up the teams once you came over, little guy. I had a lot of fun too. It was tough playing 2 games in a row, though. Yeah, maybe. The real tragedy here is that we got through the whole thing without a single wardrobe malfunction. I at least expected Noelle to be clumsy enough to slip out of her top a little. Oh, great minds think alike. She was getting pretty carried away. I doubt she would have even noticed. Randy, Wazzy, I'm not that much of a klutz, jeez. Can't help but notice that Ilya wanted it just as much. Oh, is anyone else feeling thirsty right about now? I could buy us all something nice. Nice and cold, if you want. That's my favorite little guy, so considerate. Let me see. You know, I heard they've got some special new beverage that's exclusive to Michelin. Oh yeah, I remember people talking about that too. It's a soft drink called Bell Cola. Supposedly it's refreshing and bubbly like you wouldn't believe. I guess I'll just have to be the judge of that ourselves. Alright, 4 Bell Colas it is. Yes, please. Oh, but don't feel like you need to rush. You can visit the others first. Sure thing, I'll bring them by for everyone later. Is that my hint to, like, end this beach section? Maybe we should try doing something else after we've cooled off a bit. What else would be fun to play by the shore? Let's see, I feel like we already covered all the staples of a good beach day. I bet they booked the place out for us. If there were anyone else here, we could have gone prowling for bikini babes together. What in Adios' green earth makes you think I'd want to help you with that? I was hoping to get them surfing in today, but apparently they don't rent out boards at the reception desk. How am I supposed to catch the chicks if I don't catch any waves? What else would be fun to play on the beach? Volleyball was a game we could enjoy as a group. Maybe something like that, but bigger? But bigger? Taking a little time for recreation now and then is good for the soul too. Not to mention getting to see the other girls in their beachwear best. That alone makes the trip worth it. I hear Randy say things like this every day, but I can never get used to them coming from you, Ilya. You're one to talk, little guy. How were Cecile and Rishi's bikinis, Don't think I didn't notice your wandering eyes on them, among others, of course. No comment. Probably shouldn't mention how hard it is to keep my eyes off of her swimsuits specifically. Now that I think about it, it's been a while since I got this much exercise outside of rehearsal. The little trip is shaping up to be more than worth it. Not that I expected anything less. I never played volleyball before, so that took a lot out of me. Games that require this much physical exertion aren't exactly my forte. You say that, but you don't sound out of breath to me at all. And hold on, you seem pretty familiar with all the rules already, too. Have you really never played? Not even a little. You think a city boy like me has time to squeeze in a set of beach ball volleyball every day? Beach ball volleyball, beach volleyball. Jeez. I only know the rules from a sports magazine I was reading to pass the time a while back. You really are an enigma, Wazzy. We'll lounge with Ellie and the others to pass the time. Maybe. I'm back. We would appreciate it. Meaningful progress may still be in our reach with your assistance. Let's do it. Sure, I'm down. If you two think I can help, then I'll do what I can. Well, thanks, Lloyd. I knew we could count on you. If you say so, but honestly, I wouldn't even know where to start. That's alright. It's not as though any of us are professionals. To our new sand architectural firm. We're making some good progress. We are. It won't be much longer before we... Oof. This is harder than I had anticipated. Maybe the problem's the sand isn't strong enough? Strong? What do you mean? We've already been mixing it with water in our buckets to help with the foundation. Sure, but it dries out while you're building the rest of it, right? I think it'd be better to add water as you go along too. You make a valid argument. We can try that. How much water should we be adding each time? Let me think. Just a little. Just a little, I'd say. All you needed is enough to keep the sand moist. You add too much, the sand will lose its structure and turn to mush. Oh, duh, that makes sense. Why didn't I realize it sooner? Thank you for the suggestion, Lloyd. Let's try it and see how it goes. I know how sandcastles work. I actually went to this is once when I was a little kid. Went to a sandcastle like competition. And you'd see people with like spray bottles, like spraying their things to like keep them moist. There was some really cool stuff there. Construction is almost complete. Yep, and it's all thanks to Lloyd and his genius advice. Glad I could help. Now we have to add the finishing touches. The central section of the castle could use a few structural expansions. Would you mind taking care of that for us, Lloyd? Yeah, sure, just leave it to me. We're counting on you, Lloyd. It's up to you to make our masterpiece sparkle. Why do I suddenly feel like I'm under pressure? It's just a sandcastle. Okay, we used water to strengthen the sand, but it still has its limits. The thing is going to stay upright. I'm going to have to pack it with the right power and speed. But how much? The sand should be packed slowly and firmly. I think I'll try slowly and firmly. God damn it. Maybe it was quick and gentle. I don't think it's fast and firm. Oh, down she goes. I didn't think that'd happen. Sorry, you two. What's done is done. We need to begin rebuilding from square one. You are now tasked with helping Fran and me from scratch, Lloyd. Got it. Don't beat yourself up too badly, Lloyd. The amount of water seemed fine, but the way I packed it... screwed up. Well, that should do it. It's really done. We did it! I'm glad we persevered, even if it did take longer than expected. Yeah, sorry about the bad advice earlier. All's well that ends well. You've got it done, and that's what matters. Thank you for your support as well, Zeit. The sand and water you helped gather for us was invaluable. Wolf. Thanks for lending a paw, Zeit. By the way, did you two settle on a name for the castle? A name? Well, you did go through a lot of trouble to build this thing. I think it's only right to give it a name to remember it by. An excellent point. As for what it should be, I hereby dub thee Mishi Castle. Hey, Tio, that's not fair. I think it should be Bon Castle. On one hand, we have everyone's favorite crossbow celebrity, Mishi. On the other hand, we have Bon, Brian's beloved stuffed bear. I kind of like them both. Castle can only have one name, however. You, Lloyd, are going to have to break this tie. Which is better? Good idea. You decide, Lloyd. Give it to us straight, and may the best name win. No sore losers allowed. Way to put me on the spot. This is a big responsibility. Alright, if you say so. Go with Mishi. Well, this is a trip to Michelin. I think it's only fitting we go with Mishi Castle. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Oh well, fair's fair. I'll let you have this one, Tio. Thank you, Fran. I'm glad we could settle that peacefully. Oh, that's right. You two have been working on this for a while, haven't you? Are you thirsty? I can bring some drinks by later. Anything you want? Let me think. It may not be a beverage, technically speaking, but may I order a shaved ice from the concession stand? Oh, that sounds perfect. Can you get one for me too, Lloyd? No problem. How about you, Zeit? Want a hot dog? Wolf. He would like the hot dog. There's no need to rush, however. We can wait a little while longer. If you wanted to check in with the others first, you don't have to hold back on our account. Alright, I'll see you two later. Are they a group as well? Like, are we gonna go swimming? Potentially. Potentially. I'm gonna take a quick break before moving on. Like, give my voice a chance to rest. I'll be right back.